Hey, 2020, we got to talk predictions with Blackmagic because there are some signs out there that tells us exactly what's coming. They don't quite tell us when it's coming, but that is my job to make that prediction. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? My name is Ty Turner. First time on the channel. Just know that this channel is simply about turning your hobby into your hustle. All right, let's get into Blackmagic. Blackmagic has had an interesting 2019. They bust us in the mouth with a 6K Blackmagic Pocket cinema camera that nobody saw coming. So I think they're going to bust us in the mouth again with something that, if you're paying attention to the gear that they're putting out, it tells you what's coming. I think, and this is my first prediction, that they're going to announce at NAB this year. I don't know, I'm just saying, they're going to announce a new Ursa Mini or a new camera to replace the Ursa Mini. It may not be named Ursa because the mini version was out to replace the big version. And where's the big version at? Like, why haven't we had some massive, crazy spec huge camera that is the big brother or father to the Ursa? Like, why did they stop production on that? Like, that should have been super crazy, and then the Ursa Mini should have been our second choice, and then the Pocket should have been our third. But I think they're going to announce a 8K Ursa replacement or Ursa Mini that is modular at NAB. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with two variants, probably a 8K and a 6.5 or 6K version of it. The Pocket Cinema camera at 6K is great, but it's not a full-fledged production camera. It is a great cinema camera. And I think it's a complete difference when you're out running and gunning and you need audio and there's certain things you need and you still want great quality. I think it's a night and day difference. But this year, I see them announcing the 8K version. I think the G2 was, a great spec bump to move a lot of the equipment or hardware they still had, screens and parts that they wanted to get out. But I think they're going to make the jump to 8K. And if you look at all of their gear is 8K. All of their switchers and everything they just announced is 8K. And guess what? They don't want you buying Sony cameras to shoot with it. They want you buying Blackmagic cameras. And I get it. I also think that that camera will be full frame. Seeing as though the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera 6K is Super 35, it's pointless to release another Super 35 camera. I am going to say that it's going to be 8K, full frame, probably 60 frames a second, and it'll be available by the end of the year, although everybody and their mama gonna want it because it's probably gonna be priced somewhere around the Ursa Mini, and you probably won't be able to get one until next summer. Blackmagic, if you actually do this, can you send me one, please? My next prediction for Blackmagic centers around DaVinci Resolve. I've said this in other videos. I think the cut tab of DaVinci Resolve is coming to an iPad near you. I think that will completely set it apart from Final Cut Pro and Premiere a little bit. You can say what you want to say about Adobe Rush, but I'm not rushing to use it. However, if a lot of the features of DaVinci Resolve Cut came to an iPad, I'd probably jump on it. Seeing as though it's not a special effects heavy application as of now, it would be a perfect time to allow it to go over to iPad. Another light prediction that I have, around DaVinci Resolve is the fact that they open it up to developers. They lay the groundwork so a lot of third-party developers can create transitions and titles and things that I've complained about in previous videos, I see finally happening in 2020. Last but not least, my prediction for 2020 is that Blackmagic finds a way to bring Blackmagic Raw to every camera they've ever released. Now, it's not a long list of cameras. It's not like Canon. We're probably going back as far as the production 2.5K, which should have some form of Blackmagic Raw. I would think it takes more computing power to save in Cinema DNG maybe, or save in ProRes than Blackmagic Raw somehow, some way. I see this as maybe an NAB announcement, not available for download, but probably in the future. Again, I have no insight from him. I'm just putting in my 2 cents. So when it happens, I can repost this video and then you guys will think I'm some sort of genius. All right, guys, those are my predictions for Blackmagic. If you like what you've seen, hit that thumbs up. Tell me what you think down in the comments. And again, if you're trying to turn your hustle to your hobby, make sure you check out flashfilmacademy.com. And I will see you guys in the next video.